Firstly, a warm welcome to all of you. It is indeed a pleasure to have you all here this morning on the occasion of World Tourism Day. Today is the day, Mr. Behra has spoken about our West Bengal tourism, the places to visit. But I will not be talking about West Bengal tourism or per se, our state tourism. What I am going to highlight today is the theme that this year United Nations has chosen, that is tourism and peace. Currently, we are going through a phase across the globe wherein we see so much of geopolitical tensions arising across the globe. So the theme of tourism and peace, which is the theme for this year, plays a very, very crucial role. The idea is that tourism can help bridge divides, foster social justice, and support sustainable development. Tourism can act as a catalyst for peace building through cultural exchange and fostering tolerance. In an era where global connections are more vital than ever, the relationship between tourism and peace has emerged as a powerful dynamic capable of bringing people, cultures, and nations together in harmony. Tourism is not just about visiting new places or relaxing on exotic beaches. It is a bridge that links diverse communities, breaking down the barriers of language, religion, race, and geography. When we travel, we are given the opportunity to experience the way others live, think, and feel. This exposure to different cultures fosters understanding and appreciation, which are the foundation of peaceful coexistence. History teaches us that conflicts often arise from misunderstanding and ignorance. Tourism, however, acts as an antidote to this. It provides people from different backgrounds with the opportunity to learn from one another, building empathy and trust. As we engage with new cultures, we become ambassadors of peace. The friendships we form across borders foster an interconnected world where cooperation and mutual respect become the norms. Tourism also brings economic prosperity to many regions, creating opportunities for development and reducing the likelihood of conflict over resources. As communities benefit from the positive impact of tourism, they become more invested in preserving peace, knowing that stability brings continued growth. This creates a virtuous cycle where peace promotes tourism and tourism in turn promotes peace. Yet tourism cannot thrive in regions marred by violence or political instability. For tourism to truly flourish, it requires a foundation of peace, security, and openness. Governments, civil society, and individuals all play a role in ensuring that tourists feel safe and welcome, fostering an environment that encourages people to visit and explore new places without fear. Let us also recognize that responsible tourism is essential for lasting peace. When we travel, we must be mindful of the cultures and environment we encounter. Sustainable tourism practices help protect the cultural heritage and natural beauty of the destination we love, ensuring that future generations can enjoy these treasures. By respecting local customs, supporting local economies, and minimizing our environmental impact, we contribute to a more peaceful and sustainable world. In conclusion, tourism has the unique power to promote peace by connecting people, encouraging mutual respect, and fostering economic development. As we embrace travel and exploration, let us also embrace the responsibility to be ambassadors of peace in every destination we visit. By doing so, we can help create a world where differences are celebrated, conflicts are minimized, and peace reigns. This is the actually theme of this year's World Tourism Day as per United Nations. Now, I would like to also add a couple of things when we are talking about tourism. Now, tourism contributes to almost 8% of the global greenhouse gases, and that's very alarming. I'll just read out few figures. I think we all should know. Well, India is doing a lot to minimize, fossil fuels and to minimize this greenhouse gas emissions. In 2023, that is last year, global greenhouse gas emissions primarily driven by carbon dioxide from energy and industrial sources reached new highs. Total energy-related CO2 emissions increased by 1.1%, adding approximately 410 million metric tons, bringing the global total to a record 37.4 billion tons of CO2. So you can imagine the kind of pollution that is taking place across the globe. The rise was largely due to increased coal usage in emerging economies and reduced hydropower output due to droughts, which contributed an additional 170 million tons of CO2. Despite this increase, the growth rate of emission has slowed compared to previous years thanks to the clean energy technologies like solar, wind and electric vehicles. Without these technologies, the rise in emissions would have been significantly higher. Overall, global greenhouse gas emissions include methane and nitrous oxide from various sectors like agriculture and land use changes are estimated to have exceeded 40 billion tons in 2023. This puts the world on a trajectory to surpass the 1.5 degree centigrade warming target in the Paris Agreement, with significant climate impacts expected by 2030. The reason why I highlighted this is because climate change is a global concern, and if we, again, sustainable tourism, climate change, these are the areas which we need to address, and as stakeholders, whether it's from the event industry or whether from the hotel industry or travels, everybody needs to think about the climate change issue. Because if we don't take care of today, our future generations is going to suffer, and we are already experiencing the impact of climate change. So that's one thing. And lastly, I would like to highlight, again pertaining to climate change, some initiatives that Government of India under the leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister, which has been taken, that is Mission Life. I'm sure all of you have heard about it, but again I would like to stress that lifestyle for environment. Now, if we could change the habit on a day-to-day basis, for example, when we are standing in any traffic, we should switch off our ignition of the vehicle. Our AC, air conditioning in our room, we can set it to 25 degrees. We don't need 18, 19 degrees. We can save energy. Switch off your lights, switch off your fan, or all electrical gadgets which is not in use in your rooms. By doing that, and so many practices, go by walking wherever possible, use cycle or use electronic EV cycles or EV cars. So by changing our lifestyle, even have the foods that are like, for example, millets. So all I'm trying to say here is that if all of us change our lifestyle, definitely that is going to impact our nature, our environment, and ultimately our future generations will be secured. So that's all from my end, and I would like to thank the Park Prime Kolkata team for arranging this event, and all my guests, those who are here, today, though it's a working day, but for making your presence. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.